Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. Troy Digwitz of the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big ass results in your life and business. Today's topic is this: what are you capable of when there's a time crunch? So this has been an unfortunate week for us, as my father-in-law's brother has passed away, and he died this past weekend of complications, and it sounds kind of crazy to say it this way, but complications of treatments that he was under for a brain tumor. And so as we got news of that this weekend, I immediately had to shift into this mode. I'm working on a couple of projects. I have deadlines that I have to hit, and I know that I have to now go into overdrive. I realize, okay, this is going to be some heavy work. It's going to be some late nights. It's going to be some super early mornings of getting this stuff done so that I can go there this weekend. And although I'll still have to get up super early to get some things done, I'm not going to fall behind and overstress my situation on my side, and I'm not going to stress any situations with the family. And what it did, though, is as I sat down and I kind of compiled the schedule. I am a scheduler. That's why I offer you an opportunity to learn how to master your time. If you head on over to commitandgo.com, you can get a free time mastery program to learn how to master your time. As really for me, it was a matter of, as my wife saying, like, what do you think about this? How do you want to do this? What day do we leave? This sort of thing. I'm like, I just need to sit down. I just need to sit down in front of my computer and be able to look at my schedule and get the lay of the land, be able to see the possibility of what exists. I hear people say all the time, and it drives me bonkers, like, I don't have time for you. You don't understand my schedule. I just don't have time for that. And say, well, it's not a matter of time. It's a matter of priorities. Are you willing to get up 5 minutes earlier, 10 minutes earlier, 15 minutes earlier, an hour earlier? If it's something that you really want in life, you'll find a way to get it done. And knowing that I have these deadlines looming over my head, I'm sitting here looking at my schedule going, okay, it's not about not having time. It's about, what am I going to do? There's crunch time here. I have deadlines that have to be hit. And so what am I going to do to make it happen, instead of, oh man, it's not going to be done? And so I think what's so important about that is that, there's a time crunch, and you become amazed at what you can get done when there's a time crunch. I mean, I can tell you, as I'm wrapping up right now, in 3 days worth of work, of getting up early, of staying up a little bit late, and even the nights that I've stayed up a little bit late, it's been more of a wrap up. I've been able to kind of sit, relax, calm the body down so I'm not in a place of stress, and just get myself to a place of refocusing for the next morning to get up and work. It's been amazing. Yes, so I've had extra time at night. Why? Because I've been so uber focused on what needed to get done. And guess what? It didn't impact the ability for me to take my kids to their first day of school just a couple days ago. It did not impact my ability to pick them up from school on their first day of school. It did not impact me taking them to school this morning. So I'm still participating in family walks and connecting and snuggles and all those things. And people think, oh, well, I got to sacrifice one over the other. No, you have to get crystal clear on a solution and on what you can do and what you're capable of getting done without sacrifice, if you're willing to do the work. And that means when you sit down to do the work, guess what? You got to be focused. You can't be screwing around on Facebook. You can't be screwing around on Instagram or anywhere else. When you're rolling up your sleeves and working, you have to be rolling up your sleeves and working. Not answering emails, not texting people, not being distracted by things. And by the way, let me add, I've also done this while having phone calls each day of the week for coaching. So my life has resumed as normal. I just compressed this timeline. And this has happened to me before, where I've had to have this compression. And it's such a great reminder of what you and I are capable of. You've had these crunches before. And the question I'm posing to you now is, where in your life are you not putting enough urgency in your life? Are you not putting enough urgency on a task that you say that you want, and you probably should have received it or gotten it a month ago, a week ago, 2 months ago, and you're still working towards it? So where in your life, across body, being, balance, and business, do you have a project or something that you said you wanted, or a goal or a target, and you just haven't hit it yet? But then when you look at your effort and the lack of consistency of focus and effort on a daily basis, you realize, oh, I don't have it because I haven't been focusing. I don't have it because I'm using time as an excuse. I don't have it because I'm using my kids as an excuse. I don't have it for all of these reasons. So take a look at your life right now, body, being, balance, and business, and look at that area in your life where you are not putting enough sense of urgency, or you're not compressing time and focused on getting the task done. Identify what that task is, and then what would it take for you to complete it in the next 48 hours? Whatever that task is, What would it take for you to complete it the next 48, 72 hours? Look over the course of a couple of days here. I don't care, but what would it take for you to compress time and get those things done without jeopardizing or sacrificing family life and connection and all the things that are so important to you? You can do this. I know you can. And for many of you, it's just getting a grip, man. Just get a grip on your time management, on your priorities, and then you start to realize you have plenty of time to get the things done that you want to get done on a daily basis. But the question is, do you have plenty of urgency to get it done? Take a look now, find that urgency, get to work, and you will be more productive in the next 48 hours than maybe you've been all year. That's all I've got for you now. Hey, I am Dr. Troy Dukowitz. Look, you know how I roll here. You got questions, comments, want to share with me? Dr. Troy at commitandgo.com, DRTROY at commitandgo.com. And make sure you head on over. We've been talking about it right here. Head on over to commitandgo.com and get the Time Mastery Program. It's a free download for you. And if you have questions about it, all you got to do is reach out to me personally. I'll do what I can to help. That's all I've got for you here today. This has been Commit and Go. We encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. We'll hear you next time. Bye-bye.